see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better. Why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. Why try denying what you believe? You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you want the future, you've got to get it. They may be smarter, they may be stronger, but you have a will and you've got a hunger. Oh, I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Oh, I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Why deny when you know what your heart desires? You wanna burn bright, then you know you've got to feed the fire. One flash, one flicker, one spark, and then your heart beats quicker. You're gonna fail and you're gonna fall. You're gonna gamble and lose it all. You're gonna bleed and you're gonna cry, but better to fail than never to try. Those are the risks when you're a contender. Scars that mark you from a pretender. When no one knocks you down, then you get right back up against it and show them all just who they're fucking with. I wanna see you rise up, rise up. I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up. The forest falls one tree at a time, so keep your eyes on the prize at the end of the line and be wise. Just remember what the scholars say: when you got one shot, you don't throw it away. Oh, I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Oh, I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Oh, I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Oh, I wanna see you rise. Oh, I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Oh, I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Oh.
Yeah. So everyone can hear us now. We're here. We're streaming.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Yeah, this has been a week for me now, since my last stream. Thank you everyone for bearing with me while I've been dying. I have been very, very ill, and poor Helen and Lily have had to put up with me, where I've spent most of my life in bed. So yeah, good to see you back alive. Thank you, Stug. I appreciate it, mate. So we're going to be back. Bit of the mug is back. I'm constantly trying new things, so this is a new thing. Beard powers activate. Yes, yeah, we are doing well. So the music chat we did with Dawn was fantastic fun. I had such a good laugh, and everybody had a laugh. So now we got the delectable Sam with us.
Hello.
Oh, Ben Wagner will eat hair for 20 bits.
Yeah, all right.
I changed all the messages.
Wait, it's been 3 minutes in.
I know.
It's already eaten hair.
I know. I changed all the bits over, and so they come up with different messages. So that's that one. And I think now for bits as well, I think I've got it turned on. But if you donate over a certain amount for bits, it gets the mechanical voice and it reads it out as well. I think I've got
nice.
that. I think I've got that sorted as well, but I don't know if that will work.
Bang it.
So, yeah. So we're getting back to it. We'll be coming back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've put all the dates in what's on. Over Christmas, I will be on the 11th when I do Dark Blade. I will stop. Then it'll be a week later when I do the big Christmas competitions, giveaways, and all of that. So you could potentially win. I've got 3 weapons going there. Yeah, I've got a beautiful axe from Light Armories. It's like 100 and something quid. It's stunning. It's beautiful. So we've got that, and then what else we got? Yeah, so people need to come and message me to tell me which new player in the community deserves to win something as well, because I'm doing it that way as well. So like a popular vote sort of thing too. So we'll crack on with that. I'm thinking a charity stream as well at some point. Stug, just subscribe to you. Be gentle. It's the silly things that make me laugh. Thank you very much, Stug. And thank you, Ben, for the bits. That's awesome. And someone subscribed to me earlier. Becky, I think it was. So thank you for that, Becky. You said you did that in chat a while ago, so that's awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, and Alex with bits too. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. So Alex will eat hair for 20. God, everyone's so cheap.
And hair, like.
I know. I'll have to change that. I think I'll get bored with that eating hair thing quite quickly. Because I have none.
I was gonna say, like, you don't really have that much to
It's me.
eat.
Yes. And Ben cheered 100. Ooh. That's the first time I've heard the mechanical voice. There we go,
fantastic.
Ben. So it's 100 bits. I think that's a quid, and a mechanical voice will be read out. Try not to do it during a song, though, please.
Yeah, if possible.
Right then, let's. It was very quiet. Yeah, I'll turn that up a lot. There we go. That's been turned up. Yeah, so looking at doing a charity stream. There's a few things there. Mainly, I want to buy a tent to give away. So
like an IC 10?
Yes, a bell tent. I want to buy a bell tent to give away to someone, and I would love to get a PC as well, because I think I need a new one really for everything that I want to do with this. So I want the 2 monitor setups because I've only got one, and
I've got 2 monitors set up right now.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, go fuck yourself.
That's one monitor. Well, there's another monitor right here.
So thanks for coming to the stream tonight. Let's just end that there. Oh dear. So yeah. So there's things like that. So on the 18th there'll be that, and then I'll be like 12 days later just going to do a comeback from Christmas. Can we call the competition a bell 10 for a bell end? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I see Sam approves.
Yeah, that is my seal of approval right there.
That's amazing. I like that.
We'll have to have it spray painted on the side though, like here lives a bell end.
Yes, just with an arrow pointing.
To the flaps.
Oh dear, that's brilliant. Yeah, so we're going to do another chat on the 30th. Gives me a bit of time off with family and stuff over Christmas, and it means that people don't have to come along and put up with this. And then I think the 4th of January is when I'll come back to doing LARP streams again properly, and we can. So if you get any ideas for streams, not just Empire related, anything at all, just let me know, and we'll crack on from there. Okay, so. Cool. Bellend is such a specialist English insult. It really is, Alex. It really is. I do like it a lot. Have we got any? Is there any more to it? Helen's in. Cool. So, yeah, the Americans have no clue what that is. I think I said it to Jasper in the American interview, and they just didn't have a clue. So if the world hasn't ended by Jan, no. And we've had the news of football matches. If they're in Tier 1, are allowed 4,000 people back. If they're in tier 2, you're allowed 2,000 people back, and they were using this for festivals as well. So potentially, if Dadford is in tier 1, 4,000 people will be allowed to attend Empire. Potentially. It's obviously going to be up to Empire, to PD and Matt and all that. So, but as Scott has just said, it is good for us. It is very, very good for us. So let's keep it positive, and let's, fingers crossed, that E1 we all get to see each other in a field and watch a lot of people get very emotional because they've not seen them for 2 years. So
It's going to be big.
It's going to be epic. I can't wait. I'm going to do filming at that event as well. I'm actually going to turn up and just people I know, obviously, because I know that they'll be comfortable with being seen and stuff. So, but yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Anyway, so the stream started 10 minutes ago. We haven't started properly yet. Alex has had their ticket for 12 months at this point. They've done well. You've done really, really well there for not asking for a refund. So
yep.
You're one of the good ones. You have helped out massively. I know PD appreciate the people who haven't asked for money back. So I think a lot of people did, but the majority has said no. So all aboard the tangent train. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, transfer is good. Definitely. So, Sam, how are you doing, mate? How are you?
Okay, I'm lovely.
You're lovely.
Lovely.
You're
Oh, it's all going good here. I've totally been practicing.
Tangent at 11 minutes. That was quick. Pretty much, yeah. And I think that caused the mug to explode as well. That was good. I like this whole filling the mug thing. So thank you, Abby, for pointing that one out to me, because I had no idea about this. So
the mug can explode.
It fills up with little bits. So
it does, yeah. I see it.
And when it is full up, it then whoever drops it in, it then just goes everywhere, and I love it. There's a clip that I put out. I don't know if you've seen my trailer on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a clip I put on it. He destroyed the mug, and that. So,
yes.
So, yeah, I didn't expect to be greeted by Smith Smolder. Yes, I asked him if I was allowed to use that, and he said yeah. When they subscribe, Smith turns, looks at the camera, and just raises it. Just, I know, all right. How you doing?
I see.
So, yeah. So how have you been finding things in lockdown to Electric Boogaloo?
It's been it's just been. First lockdown was, I think, a little bit harder.
Yeah.
We had E1 or virtual E1, E2, and all four of them actually. Yeah. We had every single one of them in the first lockdown. And then... What's up?
Can't you hear that?
You what? You can't hear it?
Can't you hear it?
No, mate.
Oh, man.
I'm hearing... Well, I'm seeing something.
Alfie donated, and it's just done the bits for some reason. I'll have to figure what's caused that. And the voice is just going, one pride, one pride, one pride, one pride, one pride. It's almost inaudible. Okay, well, I've turned it up full. So I'll have to figure that one out. I don't know what's caused that. I'll have to have a look at it and figure out why it's so quiet. Yeah, because you were heavily involved in virtual song and story time, and
yes, we basically got it going and got it running, and I mean I was running off of the old laptop, which made it difficult. But now the new setup that I got is a lot better, and I've just been like, right, I don't know what to do. I've lost all motivation. All the songs that we were going to do have been gone, and then. It's getting back into it. And I know if we've got hopefully E1 at least being like, yes, we are possibly going to do it. I reckon all of us are just going to get our asses massively in gear. And we also, I think we need to do electric E5. We were just at the end of E4, virtual songs and stories. We went, oh, should we do it again, like in January or something, just after Christmas? So it gives us a little bit more to, so we possibly might be doing that again. I'm not too sure. We've not talked about it since, but if it is, we got some work to do, and we'll be in need of some performers as well. But then that's for later. We need to finalize it first.
Yeah, I suppose, because if it's something like that, then that would have to be that's a Matt P decision, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, pretty much
on that one. So yeah, all for E5. This is good. Yeah, that's cool. Well, because you haven't been singing. You weren't singing for a huge amount of time, were you? It took you a little while to get into.
I started singing about 2 years ago. But I mean, 4 songs and stories, I should say. Every other time it would just been drumming and getting through that. And then Smo and I sat down one afternoon and thought, you know what, we need a song. We need to write a song for my character and your character to interact. Those of you who know it, obviously will know it straight away. Those of you who don't, it's lost to the ages, it seems. But once I started doing that and it took off, then I started really working on singing. And it was only actually about a year ago that I started having a good friend of mine help me out with my singing, because I didn't actually know how to improve. So I've been totally practicing that as well.
Excellent. Is there an accurate estimate of how many new players there are going to be at E1 next year? We're probably looking at around 3,000 players.
At least, yeah. I mean, you got to weigh up E1 weather versus the first event that we've had in almost a year and a half.
Everyone's going to want to come back. Everyone's going to want to be there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
don't think we'll go anything over 4,000.
No, I can't see it. I think 3,000, 3,500 tops, and then they'll limit the rest of it with crew and people who have to be there, and that'll be it. And then so I think it's if you're wanting to go, just remember to use my code so PD know how many people have come from here. It's a good thing that we're doing, because if I say get 50 people from here, use my code to do it, then the money that goes onto my account, I'm then able to do giveaways of tickets using that money, and you have a code, Steve. Yes, it's in the Discord. It's in one of the channels of Discord, and I can't remember which one, because I'm not meant to know these things. Let's have a quick. It's literally a channel called Discount Code.
I mean, it works.
It does. So if you put that discount code in, you get. If they get new players get 15 quid off, don't they?
I believe so. Yeah.
And I get £10 on mine.
Yeah. And if you're a student as well, I think you get another
tenner off or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 15. I did my first couple of events at like 30 quid each time. Yeah.
So there'll be, and then I think with that sort of credit, it will mean that if people are really struggling, I can help out.
Oh. Coffee cheered. X109. Sploosh.
I can hear it clearly.
Sploosh.
Sploosh. Could you all hear that okay? Because I just got a sploosh.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Oh dear. That was loud. That's as loud as I've got it. That's as loud as it can go by the sounds of things. Yeah. Hi, Abby. So Ben's just put my code in. Yeah, so if you're worried about numbers for E1, book your ticket as soon as, get it done. Put your money in and get it done. Okay, and
it would
use
be
that
Christmas
code.
money if you need to.
Yeah, and that's so. And if people are really, are there still open tickets? Well, you can put credit onto your account, can't you? And
You can use
pay,
that credit to buy the next ticket.
and you
if
can
needs
use
be.
it to do that way. So, yeah, so that you can still do it that way. But yeah, just make sure you use my code, and then we can help out people in the future. So if people are desperate to go, can't afford it, we can help, because that's what we're all here for in this community. So, sploosh. Oh my god. Right. So there were a couple of questions right back at the beginning, but the tangents have happened, so they've gone.
Of course.
I think Dawn asked a good one. Who was your favourite performer?
Favorite performer.
Let's have a
Singular.
look. Oh, performers.
Performer. Oh, thank God. Well, I've obviously got to mention, at least, not like an honourable mention, but they are some of my favourites. We've got the entire rest of the crew from Songs and Stories, obviously. Let's see. There's a lovely twin duo who I also need to give some love to. I think they know who they are. And some lovely Varushkan lads who have captured me for some time now. Who haven't been back for a while, but I'm hoping they do come back soon. I reckon that's probably going to be my top ones at least.
Okay, so
That are still alive.
yeah. So you're saying Justin's a bit shit.
I'm not saying... Hey, I said he's part of the Songs and Stories team. Fucking hellfire. He's not a bit shit.
I love Justin. He's so good.
He's lovely. I love him as well.
Okay, so we got Ben asked, "What's your favourite song to perform?"
So it was originally Alt Name Castle was my favourite one. And then after that, I think Bones in the Ocean and Hold Our Line Here. Bones in the Ocean because of the emotional response. Most people would just look at me and not think that something like that can come out. Which is nice. I've had a couple of people listen to that song and be reduced to tears, and that, you know, tears coming from anybody, be it small children to old people, tend to make me feel quite good about myself.
Yeah.
You know, at least I'm not crying.
Yet.
Yeah, that kind of emotional response is nice. And then Hold Our Line Here because I just thought it was a good idea at the time, and it's a nice, funny song to hopefully take over from O&C.
I think that's Ben's favourite.
Oh, excellent!
Because
he's got good taste, then, hasn't he?
He's everybody listens to your SoundCloud and stuff like that.
I was wondering why the numbers kept going up. Someone's got to be doing it. I know one of you has a lot. I'm not going to mention any names because I can't remember it right now. But every once in a while I'll go in there and it's like 17 plays in the last 24 hours of the exact same track. Which one of you is it?
Yeah, don't look at me, mate. It's not me.
Yeah, you don't listen to my shit.
I struggle. I love the music, but Liam has just said it's me.
Cheers, mate.
I love it. I love the music for Empire, but I love it when I'm in the field.
Yes.
It's
situational, isn't it?
Yeah, I find that when it comes to listening, I can't just be walking around and then just put on the song. If I'm going to put on any Empire song, I have to sit down and be listening to like 30 of them. I have to have a marathon of them. That's the sort of way I have it going. So it's like I put on. So who do I follow? It's like you, Justin, Dawn, Andy Ruddick, Gabs, Jamie. It's like, so I listen. I just literally will just play it through, and then I'll be done. And it's like, well, that's my Empire music. It's like sated for a little bit. So it's why I like to do this, because I find that all the music needs that social aspect as well. So I can't sit there and go, I want to listen to that song, and listen to one song and be done. If I'm talking about music, like with Dawn, because I did say to Dawn, so I didn't know how these streams were going to go. I didn't know anything about. I was very unsure. But then sat there chatting to Dawn and all of this, and it was just like, yeah, these are a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy these. So what are your let's go with this. What's your biggest inspiration when it comes to writing songs or filking songs?
I currently have a YouTube playlist that every once in a while I'll add to. It's made up of like old school Christy Moore and just random songs that I already know from Songs and Stories. That I don't know. It can come from anywhere. The inspiration for my stuff is not technically on brief. Most of my songs aren't really that brief, and that's fine. I accepted that.
But they're good though, so I don't think it matters.
Exactly. That's what I think as well. People tend to quite like them, so I don't give that much of a shit. When if any other nation, if I was in any other nation being a bard, I would probably have to stick to that kind of brief. But because I'm in Navarre, I get a little bit away with it sometimes.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. I don't really know. There's no specific genre or artist that has taken most of my inspiration. It can come from literally anywhere. Like the filks I've been trying to do before at least E1 or infield whenever, I need to do at least one song filked to a specific nation. And the latest one I did for that was, I think, Goodnight Little Warden for the Varushkins.
Okay.
But that was, I don't know, I think that was I found the song randomly in a wormhole. But then Wintermark I've already done. I've never performed it because I can't yet get the music right. It was done by a Metallica song.
I remember you telling me about this.
So as soon as I figure that out, I'll bloody well perform it. It doesn't have to be... If you listen to music, it doesn't have to be what that is. Filking generally means taking the tune or the lyrics and making it your own.
Yeah.
You can take the lyrics, like Bones in the Ocean, for example. I filked 2 words out of that, quite literally. The rest of it is just the original song. But the music's slightly different. If you can take the general tune, completely flip the music over, and then add your own lyrics, it's a totally different song. And that's why I think it doesn't really matter what genre it comes from, as long as it works. It's not like stupidly off brief.
Yeah, we've had. There's been a couple of good questions that have come through. One of them's music related, and one of them's not. So let's go with the not first of all. This is from George. Stephen Sam, what if you could add a virtue? What would it be?
Add a virtue. I'm frantically trying to remember the rest of the virtues.
Yeah.
The only ones I know off by heart are vigilance, because that's the word that was shouted as I broke my wrist. And ironic. I honestly can't think of one. I can't. I know it's a bit anticlimactic. I don't know about me. Like, what can you think of, mate? Come on, help us out here.
I would like to make revenge a virtue. I think it would go down nicely, but this will be after I've started my own nation as well.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah.
So
claws.
yeah, yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, revenge, because there's a lot of dead parents out there in Empire. So let's go and get Rwengi on them. So yeah, that was a good one. We haven't had that question before,
Yeah,
George.
that is a damn good one.
I
How
like
dare
that.
you make me think
I
at
know.
this time of day?
It's disgusting behaviour, but thanks, George. You did well there, man. So Alex has asked, how were the songs not on brief? In what way?
So, I remember this quite briefly in my first ever Empire appearance. I wasn't really told the rules. I was told, like, we're going into a field, anyone wearing a funny mask, beat the hell out of them, right? So I'm going around like, wow, fuck me, this is brilliant. We need like some 80s speed metal and this shit would be fantastic. And the guy looks over and like, what? And he pulls me to one side. Like, no, you plank, you can't say this sort of shit here. It's all going to be on brief. Anything like that, for example, I think there is the Empire Wiki has an entire thing about what's not on brief, both for the specific nation and just in general. Like anything to do with religious stuff, like Mr. Jesus and his dad. Anything like that tend not to do too well. Anything that mentions futuristic stuff. I don't know. Just think like if you were in a field and you hear a perfect rendition of "Oops, I Did It Again" by Britney Spears, you'll be pulled out a little bit, wouldn't you? Unless, of course, it's like the medieval theme, which might work. No.
Yeah.
Anything that kind of brings you out from where you are in your little immersion bubble, back into where you were like 3 or 4 days ago, tends to be not grand.
Yeah, there's Smo's just said there are also rules about songs including illegal references, because I think each nation has like a sort of their own musical brief, so it's like this musical style, that musical style, the musical style over there as well, don't they? So
yeah. So like Navarre, for example, has what's it called? Mostly Celtic influences with African drums. The orcs have like chanting and drumming, and if you kind of go in there with a ripping violin solo in the orcs, probably not going to work as well.
No, a solid triangle. Ding!
Do that.
Clip that.
Aggressive triangle, like.
I want death metal with a triangle. It's got to be out there somewhere.
Yeah. That shit down.
Death metal with a triangle.
God.
That's a good name for a song.
That is a damn good name.
It sounds like a brilliant name for an orc pub. The Solid Triangle. Oh, do you want a little tangent story?
Go on then.
When I was younger, I went up to London with a friend of mine, and I met all of his mates, and there was a guy called Sean, and he used to do this thing that it made us all laugh. We were so dumb, it was unreal. And he basically did this. He put his hand above his head, and then he'd like do an angry face. It'd be like that, and it was called the Vicious Triangle. Exactly. And so it's just reminded me of that. It was so funny. But yeah, more cowbell, says Ben.
Terrific.
Oh
if Justin
my
had
God.
his way, he would bring a gorgonzola. No, not a gorgonzola. That's a cheese.
It's a cheese, yeah. Well done.
Vuvuzela.
The vuvuzela, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. He'd bring one of them into
that was made famous at a World Cup in Brazil.
Yes.
That was yeah. Oh, Alfie's clipped it. Good man. Good man.
Good stuff.
That's possibly the only orc in chat right now. I don't know how to feel. Solid triangle.
Thank you, Smo.
Thank you. I still have my dare to feel lay all your love on me. That's from Alex. We do have quite a few budding musicians
Oh, excellent.
in the Hefty fam. They have been, yeah, they've all been very, very good. My green screen's fallen down.
Yeah. See the little top bit there. Let me just fill the space.
There you go. I've sorted that. Yeah. So I think we could, we have quite a few in the Hefty fan, and they are very, very talented. So because I was chatting to Dawn, and we came up with the idea for the Empire Christmas album.
Ah.
It's going to have Christmas artwork. It's not going to be for Christmas, but it's going to have like a Christmas sort of feel to it. So it's just going to be Empire songs put onto a playlist, and that'll be it. So
Okay.
yeah, it's interesting. I've had one song sent through so far. Yeah, so I need to get like 12 to 14 songs from people, and then I can put them all together on a playlist. And that, so it'll just be a laugh. Stug says, my immersion. Naught but a sizable horny dooter to shred with. 'Tis loud but lacks finesse. There we go. So I've always wanted to be one of those talented music people, says Smo.
You is.
Definitely is. Empire songs with an endless bell track in the background. That'd be interesting.
It kind of reminds me of a couple of years ago, Elvestorm released an album. They had two versions. You bought the original version, and you got the Elvestorm for Dogs album, which is literally the exact same music. All the lyrics had been replaced with woof.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
We could do that. But just with cowbell.
That sounds
All
good.
your favourite songs and story hits, but with more cowbell.
Stuck says, regular compliments to my singing include, please stop, and oh god it hurts. Just says,
shut the fuck up, coming from the neighbours.
If instruments are being given out, I nominate myself a tambourine. I can rock out with a tambourine.
I need to get in line for that one, Liam.
I wish I had any musical skill. The idea of shredding on a violin sounds great. Steve's face when I mentioned the ABBA there. Yeah. The disdain. Fucked with an anchor for dogs is perfect. You ever seen a mosh pit started by tambourine, death by tambourine, and Abby's going to grab the castanets? Well, Abby is joining the Navarre, so we might see her with castanets.
Interesting.
Tom's,
it'll be fun.
Tom's Schleicher, I'm pronouncing that wrong, is on its way. So, I've just got images of Abby as Zoidberg at the moment. Just walking
I'm
around.
thinking that as well, yeah.
We're bad people. Oh my god. So, all High Guard have is bells, lots and lots of bells. Just put an end on the end of that, just that sorts High Guard out. Jasmine's, Gigi's got her loot ukulele, an F for Steve's sanity, pretty much. Thanks, Josh. I've been in a circle pit just for the sound check, guys, so metalheads are up for any excuse to mosh.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they are.
This should be renamed the Off Topic Podcast, but I think that already exists.
With title, and then we just talk complete and utter bollocks for the rest of the 89 minutes of it.
Do you know what the original title for this stream was?
Music with Sam, wasn't it?
No, before that. It was
I don't know.
National Festivals.
Banging.
Oh dear. Oh my god. Sorry. So, music.
Yes.
Empire
Yes.
music, yeah. We need a tangent train emote. Yes, we do. If anyone's able to make that, that'd be awesome. Oh my god, I'm actually crying. Oh my god, that's amazing. So, the song that was brought up, the one that makes everybody cry. Let's get a somber. No, actually, let's not have a somber mood. What's the? It's just a gif. It's just a. Cheers, Doug. Thanks for that distraction message. It's just a gif of Steve Berg.
I can do a song if needs be.
Yes, we would like you to do a song. Does anyone have any requests in chat? What they would like to hear Sam perform? That's an
after I do this song.
That's an octopus.
Yeah, that's not a
Twill song.
Twill song. All right, I'll hang on. Oh, steady.
And one for hold the line there. Hold the line here.
I'll do a song first, one that I've been practicing because I've recently figured out the tuning itself is quite wonderful.
Okay.
And it was recently redone by Longest Johns, who are awesome point of inspiration as well. So, is that coming through okay?
Yeah, try a little bit. I've had to turn you down quite a lot because I know you sing louder than you talk.
Tell you what I'll do then. Better? Worse? Hang on. Let me sort it out. I think it's my sensitivity is what it is.
Probably. Oh, Longest Johns. Yeah. Yeah, it's been mentioned quite a lot in chat. I think when I had Abby and Pete on, they were talking about them a lot. And that's so I did go and give them a listen to. I think I follow them on YouTube now.
Yeah, fantastic.
So
this song is what they did recently, and it's called Mary Ellen Carter. So I will do that now.
Go for it.
But
there we go. We couldn't hear you at all. So
nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Did well. So this isn't, for once, it's not me. So this is a good sign.
I'll tell you what I will do. I will switch.
Ooh.
Is that slightly better? Going through a different mic.
Yeah, it said my sound cut out. Yeah, I muted myself so that we could focus on Sam. But Sam, go back to your old mic.
Yeah.
And just move backwards a little bit, and then that should be fine. Let's see what happens there. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's a point. Is this a song that's owned by someone else? Is this a proper song?
It's they did a cover of it.
Yeah.
Who?
No, you can't sing it. If it's a filk, you can.
Of course.
That's true.
Alrighty, yeah, of course, because they did their new rulings, didn't they?
That is very, very true. Yes. Yeah. So, because I had the run-in with Sony on my YouTube channel. So, yeah, the DMCA. So basically, any music. If it's a filk, it's fine. It turns out. So, because you're not singing their song. Yeah, so thanks for
you wanted to do. Good shout, by the way.
Yeah, so thanks for reminding me there, Josh. Appreciate it, mate.
What that does was a bit of intervention there on the divine way to stop you from getting a strike on this.
No, there's no strikes on DMCA bans. That's an automatic say goodbye to your channel now.
Oh, right then.
Yeah, I think it's just a mic issue. It's probably Discord setting that stops background noise.
Gotcha.
Yeah, double check you haven't got that on, Sam.
Oh, hang on. Let's try a chord. Noise suppression. There we go. Noise suppression does it. Okay. What was the other one that you wanted to do?
Hold the line? Or Twill song?
You can hear Smo now, can you?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Forgive me. I have not opened this book in quite some time, so I am a
That's
little bit
fine.
out of sorts. There we go. Forgive me as well if I cock up. As I said, I've done lots of practice.
You're fine, mate. Don't worry.
All right. Cool. Hold our line here, then that'll work. Is that better? Fresh into anvil with blade sharpened well, I searched for a skirmish where I could excel. I soon spied a flyer and gave it a read. There's a group that hunts monsters with no one to lead. What luck says I to find such good fortune? It took me mere hours to locate the gate. Ahead were barbarians of plenty to quell. As I through the portal, I brazenly yelled, hold our line here, charge down those buggers. What's that green folk do? Perhaps we should stop it. Hold our right flank. That's not right. Now I've got it. Trust me, I'm in control. I can't get the calls right, it has to be said, and all of this meat just goes right to my head. This armor is heavy and awkward to wear. Tell them all to slow down, I need some fresh air. Hold our line here, look out for those things. Why is that tree moving? Somebody should stop it. Hold our left flank. No, that's right. Now I've got it. Trust me, I'm in control. This is such a stupid song. Did anyone see where the rest of them went? The monster's pissed off, this is not making sense. Some leadership skills are required and fast. If I don't act quickly, it could be my ass. So whack up that map and that compass machine. I see what it says, but no clue what it means. Just follow the others and get back to the bar. They're blocking the exit. Oh shit, so they are. Hold our line here, charge down those buggers. That big orc's got 3 eyes, look. Well, I ain't gonna stop it. Time to retreat, bloody hell. Hey, we've got this. Trust me, I'm in control. Hold our line here, now charge to the portal. Does that sound like a rhino? No. Somebody should shout it. Let me go first. Are you serious? We got this. Trust me, I'm in control. Trust me, I'm in control. Oh dear.
Awesome.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Josh just put into chat when he mentioned the war rhino. He said, "Let's fuck it," and I was like,
Questionable things you do to a war rhino.
all the things I do to a war rhino. That's awesome. That's awesome. So where do you find that? Like when you start doing a film, I think it was a question that came up with Dawn. When you start filking a song, where do you start? Do you find the song that you want to filk first, or do you get an idea for a song first, or how does it?
I tend to. The first thing I try and do is play it. I tend to find that if I can play a song, it's a lot easier for me to understand it. You know, I'll listen to it about 6 or 7, 8 times, and then go, "All right, cool. Are there any? Is there any music online for this? Is there any I think it's tabs or chords. I tend to go through that. I never really learned any professional music stuff, so I just go through the little numbers and the lines, and then I try and work with it. If I can play it, then if I really like it, I'll try and learn. I don't try and learn the lyrics too much of the original song. If I know I'm going to filk it, then I want to learn the new lyrics so I don't get them mixed up. I tended to do that a lot with with Alt Name Kaza because I knew the original song really, really well as well. So every once in a while I'd slip into the old song, into the new song. And yeah, it tends to be a kind of learn the music first. It works for me anyway. Learn the music first, then try and figure out a subject for if you're going to filk it or how you're going to filk it, and then go from there.
Okay, that sounds good. Alfie says, when Max steps onto the battlefield, the Rhino takes a step back. True. There's Sigvald, what's Smo said, which could be disastrous considering the song we based that one on.
Yeah, that's true.
There's Sigvald, the most civilized man that I know. It's been 3 days since he fucked a war rhino. Tarek.
That does sound like something Tarek would say, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone copies what I do. That's back. It's fine. Look, if Sigvald drank Druge poison, would you drink it too? Sigvald probably drank it because I've already drunk it.
Yeah, you supplied the poison.
I'm already there. Oh dear. Mrs. Stugg asks, what is a good song to learn to sing drunkenly by a fire?
Well, that depends. I tend to find shanties work quite well. There's always whenever I'm done with the forge on a Thursday night, I tend to go up to the 2 Foot camp, where without fail the good ship Venus comes into circulation. So I would say if you're thinking of a nice romantic tune, then the good ship Venus would be the one you need to go for.
Yeah.
It's humbling.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah. I'd love it.
It's a shame we can't sing it.
No, yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Just a little bit, yeah, but...
Yeah, I put my hand upon a toe. That's another good one.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, I tried singing that one once. It didn't go well. Mainly because I was quite drunk. I forgot the first line and then left.
See, there's the thing. This also takes a little bit more, not so much research, but practice. You need to set a lot of things on fire and drink an awful lot in order to... No, don't set things on fire. Don't drink too much. If you go to more events, you will find that out during the course of gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
There's always going to be IC ones that people do around a fire, but OC ones tend to go with shanties or smut.
Yeah, definitely. Smo said, I'm kind of mad the only York song people know is Fuck You, I'm Drunk, to be honest. See, I like Smash.
We tried.
See, I really like Smash.
Oh, yeah, Smash is phenomenal, and... Oh, God.
You were practicing that one.
We were. I have, in one of my songbooks, before all of the gate renders bought it for their event, they wrote down most of the lyrics for us. So either we could perform it or we can have a written record of it. And then when the last gate render was close to death, he asked us to perform it again at Songs and Stories. So a bit of both, like myself and the rest of the remaining gate renders performing it, and it was phenomenal. Big F in chat for the gate renders.
Yeah, they're all gone.
And that was one of my favourite performances, actually.
Yeah. Oh, Abby has clipped. Or has found the clip. Yeah, so that was good.
I'm amazed you managed to spell.
Yeah, we're getting some Fs as well. There's an Orc player who I don't think comes anymore, who has a hidden YouTube playlist of maybe 15 songs for Orcs that are amazing.
Yeah, is that the Smo? Is that the Singing General? Yeah. Cracking. It'll be the Singing General. But you've got to be linked it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a couple of videos like that on my YouTube where you can only see them if I link it to you.
That's fair.
So it shows off all my knees, all eight of them. Richard says, I still remember seeing you tearing Smash out of the Navarre Book of Songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's not our song.
No,
it's my songbook, but not my song. I gave it to them. I like to think that that was quite a good thing to do. Although sometimes I go back and like, oh shit, what was that verse again? Fuck! If only I had the lyrics.
The gate renders are still, I think, a few players. An Orc Banner who were very well known in play and died quite a lot. They did tend to run face first into
That was their
anything.
that was their demographic. Do you like hitting things at speed? Yes. Then join our banner.
Yeah,
It's like the what was it? 15 minuters.
yeah, the 15 minutes. Oh my god, yeah, that's a long training is. Oh no, it was the average life expectancy, wasn't it? Oh dear.
God.
Alex says, I had to kind of change my concept because I think it's going to be a long time till I'm brave enough to try singing. It's surprisingly difficult.
It is.
I mean, I have all the confidence in the world when it comes to doing this, talking to people, fighting anything that moves, anything like that. I'm more than happy to run up to do it all. Ask me to sing with someone? No, just not going to happen. I've sung once in the field, and that was with Kit, and a couple of others at Justin's wake, where we sang "Wayfaring Stranger" in the Varushkan bar, and that was because it was just us, and we didn't realise how many people were around us.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
It's just one of those things, though, isn't it? Like, it's all of the variables that you can think of when you're going into a fight are semi in control. Like, you could dodge out of the way of their attacks, for example.
yeah,
If you're singing, you most of the time, unless you're really well trained, you're not going to know what's coming out your mouth until it's far too late. That's why I get into so much trouble.
yeah. So, I mean, how do you get through it all when it comes to performing and singing in front of people? How do you get around it?
I remember my first performance. I was just, it was, no, it was Annabelle actually. My first ever performance was Annabelle because that was the first ever song I filked. And I remember saying, I mentioned it to Gabby or Idwin, and said, "Look, I've got a song. I want to do it later. Is that okay? But I'm really, really sodding nervous." And she's like, "Yeah, just do it. Fine. I'll fucking underarm toss you into the middle of the ring. It'll be all right. We'll sort it out then." And then basically what we tell people now is just say you got a song, and then let that adrenaline that you've just said something out loud in a big crowded room of people, be it in a tent or out in the field, wherever. Just let that adrenaline get you started, and once you've got yourself started, cruise through the rest of the song. Don't worry about the now, just worry about what's written down and how you're portraying that. And I think once you have figured that out, it becomes easier. It doesn't get it's not any more nervous. I always, whenever I'm performing, I still get nervous. It'll happen, it's just knowing that you're gonna finish it. Like, I've cocked up Orc Named Kaza so many times. That's why I had to bring my book around all the time, because I kept forgetting bits, and then I'd just be like, shit, I've forgotten it, I can't remember it, hang on, I need to go back to my tent and grab my book so I can finish it. There's always going to be bad performances, but don't worry about it too much. Just keep going through it. There's going to be other songs and stories. There's going to be other opportunities for you to sing in bars and such. Like, if you don't sing, you try and do it first, and then you go, oh wait, no, I don't want to do it quite yet. I'm not quite ready. That's also fine. But at some point, you put your hand up, you get in that circle, and you sing. It's once you've done that. Once you've done it once, everyone will come up to you afterwards and just be like, "Oh, that was a really awesome song. I really enjoyed it." Hey, we had a new guy do virtual songs and stories. I don't know whether or not you heard of him. His name is also Sam, and he came out of nowhere and blew us all away with his singing, and he's not stopped since. It's brilliant fun. Once you start, it's like a gateway drug, songs and stories. It's delicious. Delicious.
I believe
drugs.
Sam sung on the theatres. They did another performance thing that I ran, and Sam sang on that, and I believe they actually won one of the contests on it. So yeah, I've got their video still from all the performances for that. I should probably delete them, but it's I've still got 80 odd videos of my Twitch streams there, so I should probably delete them as well because that's like 500 gig there.
Yeah, it's true.
So, Gigi said I'm going to be killing my stage fright. Hopefully,
Good.
I've got you singing. I've got a recording of you singing, Gigi. You are fine. You'll knock everyone dead. Really, don't worry. Smo says I don't remember how I was. You can ask Sam. How was Smo's first performance?
First performance was amazing. I'm not biased. Giggling on the other side. Yes. From, like, I was never trained to sing. I just hear people sing and I go from there. Smo has pipes. She can sing.
Yeah.
There are just not many opportunities, I think, that she finds that she can go out and do it. Like, I tried to get her back into Songs and Stories again so many other times. She's like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But that's also fine.
Yeah.
This is woman. We'll discuss this later.
Yeah, my money's on Smo. Just a gamer said, "Don't let Justin trample you in a drunken charge on the circle. That man loves to sing." So yeah, Justin.
He loves to sin as well. Yeah,
he definitely does love to sin. Yeah, we'll ask him about Chundercat again on stream. So Justin is in the 2 feet as well. He is Mac's third iteration of an uncle now. So Justin's character and my character are actually related. Me and Justin are actually very good friends because he lives down here on the south coast as well. So have lots and lots of fun there. So, yes. But if you want to go and sing, then find Sam, find Gabs, find anybody involved and say, I want to sing. And they'll let you sing. Because it's all about it's the hearth magic. It's about hospitality. It's about performing. But again, I wish people would dance more at Song and Story.
Yeah.
It takes a little while, and you need the alcohol flowing and that.
I think it's mostly in the summer events. People do tend to dance a bit more, but then there's more dust that kicks up around the Songs and Stories circle.
Yeah.
I don't know. That may just be myself, but I remember just kind of there was somebody dragging their feet along doing this really lovely dance, and then I'm just drumming along as I do, and then I'm getting all this dust in my eyes and shit, and everyone's kind of covering their eyes. It does suck a bit, but we should get more dancing. It is still quite close, especially with the fire on one side and the audience on the other, but
yeah,
definitely.
I
mean,
think
we've got the huge ones at the end, like on the wall.
Yeah, it's you do see it occasionally, but not that often. I mean, I've danced once there. I mean, Song and Story Time for me is more about fighting duels. It feels like now I have fought so many duels outside Song and Story Time. It's unbelievable. I don't even know how.
We're probably the guys just looking over, going, "What the fuck? Shut up!"
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if you remember, I think not last event, the one before, there was Song and Story Time was stopped because they were calling out for a medic, and that was because I had put someone on their bleed count in a duel and I couldn't pick them up again. I didn't have any hero points left.
Was you?
That was me. So
you absolute cucumber. Why did you do that?
Yeah, I normally do it and then pick them up because it teaches them a lesson. But in this case, it was sort of like, I can't. I haven't got any hero points left. Shit. Medic?
Fuck.
Oh dear. So Stuggers said compliments to my dancing include, "Are you okay?" and "I think he's having a stroke." Just a game says dancing happens. You just need to summon Splinter Spear. I love dancing, role playing, giving speeches, dancing, holding court. I'm good. Yeah, Alex is an experienced role player, so I think Alex is going to fit in really well.
Perfect.
Becky said I can't dance. Neither can
I can't dance
I still do it. I don't know if you were there when the Navarre did the first Dance of Thorns down at the Reggio. And there were like 200 Navarre around there, and everyone was dancing around in circles. There was drums, music, and I remember because I was dancing with Jamie at one point, and my character Cernanos did not dance at all. He said he wasn't ever going to dance, but the alcohol spoke through me, and I danced a lot. And then I danced with Dave, the egregore, as well at that point. But he wasn't the egregore at that point. He was just Tal. So he was just an alcoholic gambler who hated everyone. It was brilliant. Oh man. So let's have a. Oh, my mouse has vanished. Oh, it's all gone. Why are people out fighting outside? Song and story time. I got challenged to a duel and I can't say no. Basically, I've never lost a duel at Empire in my 6-7 years as Mac. So stamp your feet in vague time and you're good, pretty much. You've just reminded me of a song that could work as a filk, says Smo.
Oh, excellent.
Steve stabbed someone again, pretty much. The orcs dance all the time, better than Navarre.
Last video evidence that I have of the orcs dancing, they were in full hula gear going through the Navarre. I still have it on my phone somewhere.
Amazing.
Doing a glorified conga. This was out of kit, obviously. I think this was the Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
And I just remember them waltzing through. They were going around everywhere. I don't know who was starting it, but it was funny enough.
Oh my god. Yeah, E5 needs to have a dance-off. Dawn says, do you remember the 25th night of December?
I don't. No. No, I was blackout drunk.
It's Easter. It's fine.
25th night of December.
Do you remember? You know. 25th night.
You can't sing! December. Do you remember? And then, yeah, you know, the rest of the fucking lyrics.
It's a good song. Stug's come up with one. Oops, Max stabbed me again.
Right in the heart.
Sparrow was chatted up by a dancing orc. You know full well orcs dance.
I can't remember her name.
Oh dear.
What's her old character's name?
I mean, she's dead.
Oh, no, yeah, that's why I said what's her old character's name.
Oh dear. Oh, Pud's in chat. Hello, mate. Oh dear. Earth, Wind and Fire. Alex says, am I drinking enough? Get lost in the glade. Ooh, baby, baby. Am I drinking enough by Mad Dog McRae?
Oh, goodness.
Better with commentary. Not enough booze to get Steve to sing Britney. No. I'm not drinking at the moment. So I've stepped away from that because over lockdown I've put on quite a bit of weight. So, and with the gyms closing as well, hasn't helped at all. So, but, yeah. So, what is your most requested song to sing, Sam?
I think it's just gotten to the point now where people have stopped asking me to do the Smutty Orc song.
Yeah.
They don't really request anything anymore. It's more like just sing anything, which works for me.
Yeah.
I don't really know, actually. I'm thinking hard on that. It tends to be Bones in the Ocean, actually, now I think on it.
Yeah.
I remember somebody asked me to do Bones in the Ocean to one of their mates who had just died, which was interesting. Brass Coast, lad. Yes. I'm not going to do the Smutty Orc song, Stug.
No, we're not doing the Smutty Orc song tonight.
Unless, of course, you want Smo in the background glaring angrily at you and judging you.
Yeah, we might be all right with that.
You'll not do. Okay, never mind. She'll just glare angrily at the chat.
Excellent stuff. Well, did you want to do Bones in the Ocean?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. As long it's that is a filk, isn't it? Definite filk.
It is a filk. Hang on. It is my laziest filk.
Right. Okay.
I say my laziest filk, as I said, I only changed 2 words of it. That might not pass.
Probably won't pass then.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
So, unfortunately, it's
Won't be able to do that one tonight. That's fine.
yeah. So I mean, what we can do is
I've got me SoundCloud. Just go for that.
yeah. Well, what we can do is when we're done, if you want to sing that one at the, I'll just record you singing that song at the end, and I can put it onto YouTube
Okay.
as like a little bonus track.
Yeah, sure. That'll
For
work
everyone.
for me.
So yeah, Bones in the Ocean will be a little bonus track after the stream has gone onto YouTube.
I could do Run the Trods instead. I know that one's pretty much everything we can film from that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Let me.
I've got to take my. I don't know if this is anybody else, but I've got to take it. I've got to be able to hear it. I don't know why, but fuck it. Let's try it. I haven't done this in so long.
Go for it.
When first I came to Anvil Town, I went upon a spree. With money at last, I spent it fast. I got drunk as drunk could be. But when my money was all gone, it was then that I wanted more. But a man must be blind to make up his mind to run the trots once more. Once more, once more, run the trots once more. But a man must be blind to make up his mind to run the trots once more. And as I walked down past the forge, I met with a General Brown. I asked if he could take me on, and he looked at me with a frown. He said, last time you ran with us, no Jotun did you score. But I'll take your advance and I'll give one more chance, and we'll both run the trots once more. Once more, once more, both run the trots once more. But I'll take your advance and I'll give one last chance, and we'll both run the trots once more. No less we ran into Suac land, we were bound for a giver sea, where cold winds blow through frost and snow, even 2 foot me did freeze. And worst in bear I felt cold, but the gear in my armor was covered in gore. It was then that I wished that I was dead and could run these trots once more. No more, no more, run the trots no more. It was then that I wished that I was dead and could run these trots no more. My striding and friends, they lay dead in the snow, we barely a moment to mourn. I'm injured myself and I need some help, get a physic and help this thorn. Now as the shades of night roll on and my blood won't cease its pour, it was then that I wished that I had died and could run these trots no more. No more, no more, run these trots no more. It was then that I wished that I had died and could run these trots no more. Come all of you striding and steading folk, and listen to my song. If you come back from those long fights, I'd have you not go wrong. Take my advice, drink no strong drink, don't you thirst for those battles and war, but get married instead and spend all night in bed and run the trots no more. No more, no more. Run the trance no more. But get married instead and spend all nights in bed and run the trance no more. No more, no more. Run the trance no more. But get married instead and spend all nights in bed and run the trance no more.
That was,
Hooray, that'll do it.
that was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of people are liking that. Alex has said new favourite.
New favourite?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
That's
I
a
think
good.
I originally sang that one when Idwin and Nem got married.
Mm.
And this was supposed to be their honeymoon song. Which was,
It was good.
quite nice.
Yeah, that's a very good song. I like that one. So, what's your favourite song to hear other people sing? Then, what's your when you go out and see other performers and you listen to people and that? What do you think? Oh, I hope they sing that one. Or do you have a tendency to do what I do, where if I want to hear a song, I will shout it out?
Not really been in that kind of a position for some time, I'll be honest. Being sidelined on songs and stories on pretty much drum duty for the most of it, I'll hear pretty much everything that I need to. Let's see. The ones I do really like hearing are Call to Labyrinth from Gabby, Doing the Nine from Justin, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, I just really like that one.
Yeah.
Anything from Jamie, but usually Eagles Over Tharunin I think is my absolute favourite. But for the most part, I don't really take favourites. I just I like every single one of them, and I'll just drum my best for them and make them so they sound awesome and betterer and goodish and all that lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very diplomatic. Very diplomatic. Alex has said it's like a little cherry on the top of the cup with her bits there. That's awesome. Thank
As
you.
well.
That's really cool. I like that. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's one of the. I mean, the Navarre they're very, very lucky with the atmosphere that's created for them when they're in the woods, where you've got the fire pit, you've got the benches. And I say benches, you've got the log benches that are set up around there, and you get. I love the fact that when I was in the Navarre, and you'd see it, Song and Story would start, and there'd be like 10 people sat there, and then the first song would start, and then it would take. By the end of that song, there's like 60 people there, and then by the end of that first performer, you've got there's no more spaces to sit. And I think I end up when I'm then going off to get my to go and get my IC drugs, and I walk down to Wintermark to go and find Chris. I end up walking through the Foxden and Brackensong and all of that lot. So I'm cutting all through people's camps and walking over fences and stuff like that.
It's nice to know that, for the most part as well, Songs and Stories is used as a unit of time management.
Yeah.
You hear the songs, you know, oh shit, it's about 8-9 o'clock ish. The orcs, especially, I know, don't really like it very much, or use like, isn't this like the third time we've heard this song this weekend, or something along those lines? Isn't that right, dearest love?
Yeah.
Most of them just like, okay, so we're hearing this song, so we know it's about this time of night.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
Yes. Puds.
They all sound very similar about one camp away, apparently.
Wow. It's fine because that's the same what we say about all the orcs. They all look the same.
Here we go. This is going to be your death, isn't it? It's going to be pummeled to death in the pit.
Excellent.
I'll be drumming for you, mate.
Pud said, get off the fence and make your mates fight for your approval. Make them beg for your validation.
I'm sorry, Tarek. I'm not that fucking talented. All right. I
You
can't.
are, mate.
We can't all be you, Rockstar Wintermart.
I had it's a weird one as well because I want to hear Alex sing as well.
He has got a voice, hasn't he?
He has got a very good voice. We went camping when we did like the Wintermark little meetup and stuff like that. I'm not reading that comment out. I'm not going to read that out. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. For people who don't know, that could be taken.
That's how you start wars.
Yeah. I think we were up there, and it was the Hurst Hall Ashen Hall meetup, and that we were very, very lucky. So, Helen's just gifted a load of subs.
Ooh.
So Josh has got one, Steph has got one, Muchal Majora's got one, Fran's got one, Smo's got one.
Hey.
Thank you, honey. Oh, and then we get Alex smouldering on the
Oh.
through the end. It destroyed the cup.
Watch that whole thing just happen right there, and you know.
Oh man,
Beautiful.
that's awesome.
Well
Yeah, so we were up there camping. It was like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, and Alex was there just playing. He was just strumming away with the guitar and all that, and I was making burgers. And he just started singing this own little song, and it was basically it was only a few lines, but basically the song was called "Steve, You're a Twat." He's so talented at coming up with this. He's very, very talented at songwriting and singing and playing the guitar. So I would love to get
in songs and stories with a song like that. We'll need to have words.
He did me and Helen actually. So I mean, as a lot of people who watch know, I mean, he's in Hat Films, and they do a jingle jam, and they came up.
Of course.
They came up with a song. And me and Helen, we've had this song going around our head for like the last couple of days. So I tweeted it out. There's just one line of the song, and it was, it's like, and how's it go? It goes, and my wife's leaving me for a man with no dick and a fuckload of keys. Why does he need so many keys for? Is he a prison guard? Or is he a locksmith with a key to your heart? And this is like, I just...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He is welcome at any of the songs and stories workshops that we do.
So I need to have a chat with him about getting something done. I mean, I would love to take one of their songs and filk it because I think it would be really funny.
God, yeah, like have them sit down and then we just start performing their song and they're just like, no.
Yeah. So if you want to find that song, it's called "Love at Gunpoint."
What a beautiful fucking title.
I know. Yeah, Pud's just said he's a kick-ass guitarist, and I'd love to hear him perform more at Anvil. I gave him a song actually. It's "My Mother Told Me." Yeah. I gave him that song, and he has started to filk it.
Ooh.
So, and he sent me the lyrics for it. So I need to actually do something with it. Yeah, exactly. It's that one. Yeah. So, and he wants that to be like Hurst Hall's battle cry and stuff like that. So
It works.
he is very, very coax him to sing at Rochilde's festival or the theatre. I would love to try. I mean, I'll have a chat with him again, and I'll see if I can get him to do something. But yeah, that's a definite. That's a definite there. He should find the original edition that song was written in because it's sung after a kid smashed an axe into another kid's skull.
Oh, bagging.
Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So I think it's an Edda.
Edda.
Okay. I'll have a look.
Right.
I'll have a look for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll message Alex and I'll have a chat with him, and I'll see if we can get him performing and stuff. So that'll be a good laugh. I'll drag him. If he does, then I'm sure Pud will join in as well, getting him to perform stuff. So, because of course we got Pud performing, coming on stream on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, Friday, to do a similar sort of thing. So, I think I know who I can get, or who I need to get on stream if I want to go on tangents a lot more, because I think Sam has definitely won the tangents here. It's brilliant. It's so much fun.
I don't want to say that you started it, mate, but you did start it.
It's all lies.
I merely
filthy
add
lie.
to it.
I just don't want to stop it, he says. So, I haven't eaten yet.
You want to go and get some food, mate?
So what we're going to do, Dawn's going to bribe him with cake. Well, you had me at cake. To be honest, no, you had me at I. Can we have the March of Pirates song?
Alright, fine.
So we'll finish with the March of Pirates song. We'll do the goodbyes. And then I'll record Bones in the Ocean.
Mm.
And that will go on it will go onto YouTube as a little bonus extra. Is his yeah. So so yeah, Bones in the Ocean will be on YouTube when I upload this. Okay, I might put it on as just a separate video, just you performing Bones in the Ocean.
Yeah, could do.
So I'll find out people don't actually want to watch the stream; they just want to watch you singing that song.
Opposite way around, mate. Opposite way around.
Oh dear. No, I'll put it on at the end, and it'll be good. We'll get that sorted. So, okay. So yeah, go for it. I'll mute myself.
Okay, right. I don't think I'll need to change any of the settings on here because it's just going to be singing
you'll be fine.
pretty much throughout. Yeah. I need to... This one takes a bit more breath than normal, so whilst I do some breathing bits... there is a chorus to this. I'm sure people already know about it. If I say the word heave, you end it with ho, so it'll be heave, ho, and then hi, ho. Pretty much straight after the other. And then a line or two after, it will be ho, hey, hi, hey. Would I like a hand? Yes, Smo is going to offer herself a hand. Lovely. All right. Oh, I used to know a farmer, a dirty marcher sod. He had himself a... Actually, the start of that song has almost started a fight once.
Brilliant.
Just a bit of knowledge. Anyway, I used to know a farmer, a dirty marcher sod. He had himself a stretch of lands down on the mid-walled trods. Times were hard and though he tried, the money wasn't there. The boss had come and took his land and told him fair was fair. He looked for every kind of job, the answer always no. Hired now, they'd always laugh, we just let 20 go. The Senate, though, they promised him a measly little sum, but he had too much pride to end up just another bum. But then he thought, fuck! Though defeat I won't concede, I'm gonna be a corsair on the River Mead. 'Cause it's a heave high, going down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains, and it's a hope.
Hi.
Hey, you weren't listening, Smo.
I was close.
And it's a hope.
Hey.
Let's by your doors. You see his dirty marches on the mead's mighty shores. What is... Sorry. That couldn't have gone better. Don't look at me with those eyes. Lovely. Okay.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, I got heard this 100 times.
You're flying again, mate.
Oh man.
Should we leave it there or should we keep going?
Do you want to try the next verse?
I don't know. I'm worried about the chorus again.
Oh dear. Go for it.
Okay, right.
Let's see what goes on.
Smart.
Clip that.
Hey? I didn't see it. Heave ho, Hi, ho, ho, hey, hi, hey. Well, you think the local farmers would know that he's at large, but just the other day he found an unprotected barge. He snuck up right behind them, and they were none the wiser. He rammed their boat and sank it and then stole the fertilizer. A bridge outside the chalk down spans a mighty river. Farmers cross in so much fear their stomachs are a quiver, because they know the ploughman Jack is hiding in the bay. They'll jump the bridge and knock him cold and sail off with their hay. 'Cause it's a heave high, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a ho high, farmers by your doors, when you see his dirty marches on the mead's mighty shores. A magistrate loves to chase him and was always at his throat. He followed on the shoreline 'cause he didn't own a boat. But cutbacks were a-coming and the poor man lost his job. And now he's sailing with him and we call him Salty Bob. A swingy sword, a skull and bones, a pleasant company. He's never paid his empire tax, so fuck the frippery. Sailing up the Westmere, the terror of the seas. If you want to get to Anvil, boys, you gotta get by me. 'Cause it's a heave high, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a ho high, farmers by your doors, when you see his dirty marches on the mead's mighty shores. Well, of course his life's appealing, but you don't just find it here. I hear down in Madruga there's a band of buccaneers. They roam the whole Scarrera from the cliffs down to the bay, and you're bound to lose your silly hats if you must pass their way. Well, winter is a-coming and the chill is in the breeze. My Corsair days are over if the rivers start to freeze. I'll be back in spring, so goodbye my friend Navarre. I hear there's plenty plunder in the Bay of Catazar. 'Cause it's a heave high, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a ho high, farmers by your doors, when you see his dirty marches on the mead's mighty shores. And it's a heave high, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a ho high, farmers by your doors, when you see his dirty marches on the mead's mighty shores. When you see his dirty marches on the mead's mighty shores.
Ho.
No, that's fucking wrong. Lovely. That'll
That
do
was awesome.
it. You did. I just seen Smo typed in chat. Look, I did it.
That was brilliant. Who?
Beautiful.
Who?
Who?
That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. So, oh man, I can't remember what I'm doing on Wednesday now. I've forgotten everything. That was brilliant. Really well done. Ooh, he's clapping himself. Thank you, Dawn. Oh man. Oh no, I can't change the thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. Someone knows what's going on Wednesday. But I'm doing a stream on Wednesday again. I've forgotten everything. And then we've got Pud on Friday. And then there's other things happening at other points at some place at some time. Thank you everyone for who's come along and watched tonight. And has just seen me and Sam just... Wow.
Fucking premium entertainment right here.
Premium. Professional strem right here. Professional strem right here.
We are streamers, honest we are.
Wow. So thank you everyone who's donated bits. Thank you everyone who's subscribed. Thank you everyone who's gifted subscriptions as well. Yeah, thank you so much. It's as I keep on saying, I never expected to be where I am doing all of this, and actually best stremming. It really is. You've got a lot to live up to on Friday now, Pud.
We set the bar really high.
Yeah, it's at least like up to my knees at the moment. The bar. Yeah, my God, that was brilliant. I love this so much. Yeah, so thank you everyone who's donated, subscribed, done all of those bits. It's fantastic. I really appreciate it. The big giveaway is in like a month, 18th of December. People can win stuff.
Yes.
So, stuff. Everyone likes a bit of stuff.
Oh.
My word. So, so everyone, thank you very much. I'm now going to record Bones in the Ocean and that will go up onto YouTube as well. It'll all be put up onto YouTube tomorrow. Okay, stuff and things, but it'll all be announced, and it'll be great. Oh man, Sparrow and Mac together again. Definitely, yes. It's all going to go up onto YouTube. I'll be back on Wednesday. I want to say it's going to be a more dignified stream. No one comes to watch me for dignity. So I hope lots of stuff got clipped, because I need to put it all together and put it onto YouTube. I think that's just so much fun. Dignity?
Actually,
Here?
dignity should be a fucking virtue.
It should be a virtue. I will never follow it.
A dignity heretic.
I'm gonna send you some song. I'm gonna send you a song as well, Sam, and we'll have a chat, and we'll see if we can filk it.
Banging. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, wonderful. There is a chance as well that we might be streaming a game together tomorrow as well during the day.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that, so my memory's wonderful. Oh my word! Yeah, so we might be doing that tomorrow. We'll find a game, we'll play it, we'll chat, we'll take the piss, we'll have a laugh. It'll be funny.
It'll be like this, but you got something else to look at.
Yeah. Well, let's face it. Everyone's looking at the wall behind me that keeps on falling down.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's happened twice now, so we've done well. So
Need some stronger blue tack there, friend.
it's actually one of those like the Velcro tape things.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those. So bloody walls. Yeah, so I'll get that recorded, and then we're going to go and have food. So
Ready.
Everyone take care. Much love to you all. Immersion, says Stug. Yeah, I know, tell me about it, mate. And remember, we're in lockdown. If you're struggling, reach out. We are all here. And we have proven time and time again in this community that we are all looking after each other. So if you are struggling, just say, because everybody jumps on that. And we all really build each other up. It's fantastic to see. So everyone take care. Much love. Bye-bye. Bye.
See you later.
Right. Well, it's recording now. So let's give everybody what they want. Bit of bones in the ocean. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me just check the audio.
Bones near the wet.
Bones near the wet. We haven't really recovered much from the stream. My God.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man. Okay, so I'll turn my audio down a bit, and your audio is fine. Go for it.
Alrighty. Oh, I bid farewell to the port and the land as I travel away from Madruga's red sands to search for my long ago forgotten friends, to search for the place I hear all sailors end. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my mind, I'll search without sleeping till peace I can find. I fear not the weather, I fear not the sea, I remember the fallen. Do they think of me when their bones in the ocean forever will be? Plot a course through the night to a place I once knew, to a place where my hope died along with my crew. So I swallow my griefs and face life's final test, to find promise of peace and the solace of rest. As the songs of the dead fill the space of my ears, their laughter like children, their beckoning cheers, my heart longs to join them, sing songs of the sea. I remember the fallen. Do they think of me when their bones in the ocean forever will be? When at last before my ghostly shipmates I stand, I shed a small tear for my home upon land. Though their eyes speak of depths filled with struggle and strife, their smiles below say I don't owe them my life. As the souls of the dead filled the space of my eyes, and my boat listed over and tried to capsize. I'm this far from drowning, this far from the sea. I remember the living. Do they think of me when my bones in the ocean forever will be? Now that I'm staring down at the darkest abyss, I'm not sure what I want, but I don't think it's this. As my comrades call to stand fast and forge on, I make sail for the dawn till the darkness has gone. As the souls of the dead live forever in my mind, as I live all the years that they left me behind, I'll stay on the shore but still gaze out to sea. I remember the fallen when they think of me, for our souls in the ocean together will be. I remember the fallen and they think of me, for our souls in the ocean together will be. Ah! Broke something!
Awesome. That's really cool, man.
Banging, thank
That's
you.
awesome. Thanks a lot, bud. Thank
No
you.
worries, man.